advertisements make us to get attached with the brand or make us to buy the product. Okay, they take us to the through funnel, marketing funnel. We will talk about those things. I'll just straight away go to the presentation. Okay, why I'm showing these ads? Because we get it wrong. Actually, we think that marketing is only about putting some advertisement where people will see that advertisement and start buying from us. No, it is more than that. Okay, marketing is understanding customer behavior. It starts from there. Actually, first thing, if you understand about customer psychology and customer behavior, you will not bring in the products or services which customer is ready to purchase. You will be bringing wrong products. Okay, so marketing starts with research. Okay, so people straight away, they come out with a product, then they start marketing about their products. They don't do research. First they make the product, then they come back to research part, not research part, actually advertising or marketing. So it is next level of marketing activity. So first level they are forgetting, and last level of marketing is identifying the product and services. We will understand it through the definition of marketing. Okay, so they will come to the next level and they will start feeling that they are failing in their activities. Okay, are you able to see the screen?
Yeah. Yes, Shrikant.
Yeah. So lack of knowledge is not equal to lack of possibilities. We limit ourselves to our experiences. If you don't have knowledge, it doesn't mean that there is no possibility. Okay, so there are always possibilities. You can learn those things. You can partner with somebody who already have enough knowledge on that product. You can associate with them and get the results. But it doesn't mean that it is not possible, so you are failing. Failing is not answer. Getting the knowledge or associating with somebody who is having knowledge is more important in this case. Most people know what they want to do, what they want and what to do, but only few know how to do, and even less actually do. This is another important thing in marketing, why I'm speaking about them initially itself, because most people know what they want. I mean, if we are having the product, you want it to have 1 crore sale, 10 crore sale, 100 crore sale, whatever it is you want. And you know what to do also. You know that you have to sell it in different places. You want store space, you want people to buy, you want it to advertise, all those things. But you don't know how to do that. And even if you know how to do that, only few people do actually the way it should be done. So I think I request everyone to mute, please. Okay, the objective of this program is to enable every entrepreneur to have a successful business with predictable and consistent growth. Okay, that is a main thing, because we want, because we are unable to predict our sales. We are unable to see what will be our next year revenue. So we want it to have a predictable revenue. If you are having a robust marketing systems, or you are having a good marketing team, you will have a predictable growth and predictable revenue also. So today, my revenue this year is going to be 1 crore. You are not leaving it to chance. You are making every effort to reach that goal. And next year, you will be having a new target, which you will be achieving based on your marketing activities. So what challenges small business owners fail? We want to address these things through this program. See, a lot of small business owners, they are having low volumes, that is revenue or sales. And there is even the low volumes, there is no consistency. Some months it will be more, some months it less, some months it will be nil. So if sales are low, sales are less, or sales are high, it is impacting directly on cash flow. Cash flow will also be inconsistent. And since there is inconsistency, small business owners are taking risk. This is very important factor where we are selling at disadvantage. Okay, small business owners are selling at disadvantage because you are not having control over your business. So to sell what you are doing, you are giving discounts, you are giving to bad pay buyers. Let us say your debtors are there. When you sell something on credit, you take that risk of giving it to bad paymasters because you are unable to sell. You don't have any alternative. So you are taking that risk of selling it to them. Okay. If you are able to sell on your own terms, then you need not take that risk, right? Because you are unable to sell on your own terms, you are taking that risk. So this is a major disadvantage a lot of small business owners are facing. They are selling it at risk. I'll go there and mute. I think that I should do that.
No. I think even if I'm muting, I think it's getting unmuted by default.
Okay. So I request everyone to mute their mics.
Can you expand your screen?
Yeah. Yes, I'll do that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So non-availability of trained and knowledgeable manpower in sales and marketing. Small business, this is a challenge because we don't get trained and knowledgeable manpower in sales and marketing because we do everything on our own. We are having limited knowledge on sales and marketing because we had to take care of operations, we had to take care of sales, we had to take care of marketing, finance, everything we had to do. So we hire people and small business owners, we don't train them. We just send them into the market. So let us say you are there is recruitment in Hindustan Lever. So first 1 month they will be sitting in the training only. Sales people or marketing people. Entire month they will be sitting in training, doing nothing. Just they will understand about the products. They will understand about the company policies. They will understand about the company strategies. They will understand what market they have to serve, what is the mindset of the dealers, who are the dealers whom they have to serve. All those things, the training is provided. What are the terms of the company, on what terms they have to sell, how to pick up the order, how to enter it in the system or ERP, CRM, whatever they are having, how to report their sales, how to achieve the targets, what are the incentives if they achieve the target. These are all trained, provided in the training in the first month. Small business owners, we take sales people or marketing people, we straight away give them the bag and send it in the market. So they will give a couple of brochures to them. We'll say you learn on your own. And these people definitely leave the organization because it will be difficult for those salespeople to achieve the targets. We feel that we don't get good salespeople because we don't give good training to them. Okay. And second thing, if we depend on, say, consultant for our marketing activity, you take digital marketing activity from a consultant. So consultant is not expert. So anybody getting a certificate, I'm not, demeaning anyone, just I'm telling, because they don't have domain knowledge of every field. As a small business, because if you go to a big consultancy company, they're having domain experts. So if you are into multi-level, let us say pharma company, so there is a team who will take care of pharma business only, that vertical. There will be separate for FMCG. There will be separate for software. So in big organizations who are doing digital marketing, there is an expert sitting there on vertical expert also there who is having functional knowledge about the business. But once we go to a small business, as a small business owner, we go to small consulting company where they charge cheap because we cannot afford big companies. So we don't get that domain expertise from these people. And we are wasting our money. This is a big crime actually. Please try to understand why I'm emphasizing on this one, because you are not, see, big companies are spending 1 crore rupees. You are spending 10,000 rupees. So your return on investment is zero technically, because you are poor. You just for the sake of activity, you are doing that activity, and you are doing with an incapable person who don't understand your domain properly, and he don't know your who is your exact customer. He don't know what is segment they have to serve. So just do generic advertisement. So a lot of people are failing because they are doing generic advertisement. They are not targeting the right customers. So here you have to have identify the right customer, you have to identify the right segment, you have to identify the psychology and buying behavior of your segment, and who are the competition. These things 10,000 rupees person cannot acquire, and he cannot give services 10,000 rupees also. So here Why we are insisting on you learning digital marketing? Because you are already in the field, you know the competition, you know about the product, you don't know about the domain, you know something about buyer behavior, how your customers behave. So with at least this functional knowledge and some basic understanding of digital marketing, you can be a very, very huge help to the professional digital marketing guy who is very good in his tools. Okay, you can complement with your domain knowledge if you understand how marketing functions, how digital marketing functions. That is the reason we thought we have to educate all small entrepreneurs, small business owners, what exactly is marketing, how it should work, how to get results from marketing activities. Even if you're digital marketing guy, he cannot fool you around because you are having reasonable knowledge about marketing. Okay, and these people, since they are not particular about what type of domain they are serving, which segment they are doing, they tend to use wrong marketing tools. And the second thing is, next month you may not be having budget, so you may not be doing that activity again. So there is a cyclic activity also. Consistency is not there in your marketing activities. This month you do, next month you don't do, again you do, again you don't do. So these things will not give seriousness to your customers. Customers will not have brand value about your product in their minds because you are not visible consistently. That is the reason big companies, even though they are having sales, they keep on advertising regularly because they want to be in the eyes of public. Okay, clear? So these are definitions. Let us not give much time on definitions. Marketing refers to all activities a business does to promote and sell products or services to customers. Marketing is a homework that business undertakes to assess needs, measure their extent and intensity, and determine whether a profitable opportunity exists. So if you remember, I was talking about a small business owner where he come out with the product, then he starts marketing activity. But where you have to do is, you do your homework, do some research, do some survey, then identify where opportunity exists, what type of product customer is looking. Okay, and another important thing, small change in the product, same product, small change in the packaging. Also, there are some companies with small change in the packaging, their sales multiplied by 50% or 100% also in some cases, because they understood what is the size. Say people will buy only 100 grams of that product, but company is selling it at 500 grams. So these are the things. There is very big demand, but your packing or size or pricing doesn't match with the customer acceptance levels. So these are the things where you have to do your homework. So before launching the product itself, homework should be done. Okay, the second thing is, big companies, what they do is, they don't launch product nationwide. They go in a phase manner. First they do test launch. Okay, first they do test launch. Once they get the feedback, shortcomings in the product, customer taste feedbacks, all those things, once they get the feedback, once they understand, okay, this product can be launched nationally, then only they go nationwide in a big way. Until unless they concentrate only on a specific city or some small state where they will sample it, the response from the public. Then once they get a good response, then only they will go all out on that product. Okay. Marketing must identify, evaluate, and select market opportunities and lay down strategies for achieving dominance in target market. See here again, opportunities, you may be having the product, so you have to evaluate where opportunity lies for that product. So you have to target that segment only, not entire generic. So if you are selling coffee, don't go and sell entire India. Coffee drinking are in South India only. Okay, so you have to focus more on South India. North India, you can sell it, that is different. But focus should be on Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Kerala, some states where coffee is in demand. Okay, so these are the important things when we had to do before doing marketing. So it is a systematic process. Marketing uses marketing mix. These things we'll be talking later. Okay. Why marketing is important? Because without marketing, as I told, there is no consistency in the business. We are doing business for money. Let us accept the fact. We want to grow our business. We may be doing the passion, whatever may be the reason. If you are not getting money, you have to close down the business. So ultimately bottom line, that is the reason we call it bottom line, net profit. So you want more profits, you want more money, more revenue. That is the reason you started business. You want peace of mind. You stopped job and you started your own business, taking risk, making extra effort, risking your investments, risking your properties as securities, risking your career. And if you don't succeed because you don't understand a vital part in business, that is marketing, then you should be the person whom to be blamed, because we have to go well prepared into the market. Otherwise, we will lose our entire money. So here marketing is very important, because entire business growth, or that is sales revenue, is depending on the marketing. Then valuation also, it helps. If you are having a good brand and if there is a very good demand for the brand, your company valuation also improves. Marketing makes sales process very easy. It creates multiple revenue options also. We'll talk in future sessions what is multiple revenue options. Like I can give you small example, like Jio started with mobiles, then they came with broadband, then they came with say set-top box, all those things, whatever it is. So same thing, they will have horizontal expansion sort of thing. So that is multiple revenue options. Marketing will help. Once you are growing, then for more opportunities, you can have multiple revenue options. Okay, gives direction to the company. So decision making, research, consumer behavior, segmentation, these feedbacks will give direction what your customer is expecting from your company. Accordingly, you can take the decisions. Randomly, you will not take some decision which is not in the interest of the company, or if it is a big company, not interested in the shareholders also, employees, everyone are stakeholders in the company, right? So company survival is important for all stakeholders. So the decision making, marketing will help us in decision making, because one part of marketing is research, consumer behavior, consumer psychology and segmentation, because this is where entire product opportunities start, selling starts. Okay, so these are the types. Business strategy changes. Why I am talking about these things is marketing strategy differs from type of business clientele whom you are serving. If it is B2B, if government, resellers, institutions, producers, or B2C, business to customers, where you are selling to end users, online selling, retail outlets, or direct selling like Eureka Forbes, home to home selling. So segmenting your business and based on that one, strategy, preparing marketing plans and strategy, these are important factors where which custom client, which type of customers you are serving, B2B or B2C. Okay, so there is a lot of confusion. Few people agree, few people will not agree. But one thing is everyone will agree is marketing and selling is different. Okay, if anybody is having any questions, they can put it in the chat. But I'm concerned, marketing and sales are different. Big people like Peter Drucker, all those people say sales is part of marketing. Okay, I also believe in that one. Selling is part of marketing, because selling comes after marketing. Once you start marketing, once you establish the brand, once you establish the price, product, place, all those things, ultimately you have to sell. So last thing is in the marketing activity, selling. Okay, again, selling activity will continue further down. That is different selling, further selling, cross selling, what you have different types of selling. So selling is part of marketing. Okay, Peter Drucker told that, so I am also saying that. And what marketing is not. Okay, marketing is not just sales. See, these are all marketing. Say somebody says sales is marketing. No, sales is not just marketing. Somebody sells good customer service is marketing. No. Good product support, good advertising is marketing. No. Crisis management, marketing is a department. No. Marketing is everything. Marketing is good sales, marketing is good customer service, marketing is about good product support, marketing is about advertising, marketing about promotions, marketing is about crisis management if you are having some challenges in the product. So all those things are part of marketing. Market, you cannot identify with one single activity like advertising, sales, or customer support, call center. No. Inbound, outbound, all are part of marketing. Marketing is the universe. These are all part of that universe. So I will share the slides in the group. We formed a group for this particular activity, digital marketing. So I'll be sharing this content in the group also. So marketing is a process. You have to go in step ways. Okay, first step is RSTP-MMIC. This is the short forms. R stands for research. So before starting any marketing activity, you should do market research to understand the customer behavior, acceptance, and their psychology, whether they will buy it or not, whether there is going to be some demand or not, all those things. And you have to do research on the competition. Who are the competitors in the market? What is their market share? And here you will be giving feedback also. Research feedback also is part of the research, because it keeps on rotating front and back. Control is feedback. So again, based on the research, you get the feedback, you give it to research team, they will analyze, and they will again further do research on that feedback. Okay. Then STP stands for segmentation, targeting, positioning. So here you will be segmenting your product, which segment you want to service. Who are your target audience? How you are going to position it? Is a premium, cheap, middle level, easily available? It will be available only online. Whatever way you want to position it or target, that you can do this one based on your feedback from the research. Customer, what feedback they are giving, how you will be segmenting, what is your market. No, this product I can sell only in Telangana, I can sell only in Bangalore. So you can segment that. I can sell only to specific type of customers. Then you can target them, how to target them, how to reach them, where they move around. Okay. Then how you position this product. Then marketing mix. This is very important. Okay. There, see, you can marketing mix. There are 4 piece, 7 piece, 8 piece, 10 piece, but basic are 4 piece: product, price, place, and promotion. Product is very important. If you don't have a good product which is acceptable in the market, nobody will, there is no purpose for you to be in the business. So product is very important. Second thing is price. Okay. How you are pricing this one, you have to, based on the research, based on the competition, based how you are positioning, whom you are targeting, which segment you are serving. Okay, you can price. If you are selling it to premium customers in United States, you can price it very high, like Apple watches. Okay. Then if you are selling Apple phones, whatever it is, if you are selling it to mass market, you can sell it as a Xiaomi phones, MI phones, whatever it is. So pricing is very important. Place is another important thing. Depending on the type of business, you have to choose your place. If you are, it can be, if you are selling, say, now place priority has come down, because after online, everyone are having equal playing field. Okay, earlier place was very important, because you should get some good place where you can sell, where there is visibility. There is specific markets are there, you can sell only there. So let us say you want to sell hardware. Normally you cannot have that hardware in any place. So you will be having, there is a hardware market. You should be there in the hardware market only. Okay. Then promotion, how you promote your product. This is another important. We can talk about this, about Jio example. Okay. Jio did their survey. They felt that there is a gap, because nobody thought there is a huge demand for data, but they got feedback where in other countries where data is more. So they positioned it as a free calling, lifetime, free calling phone, SIM, whatever it is. And they told that you have to pay for the data. And initially they gave data free of cost. That is their promotion strategy. I'm talking about each 4 of those things. And you know, pricing also, they have priced less than competition. They already are having this product. Jio product is there. They are having the price. They are doing the promotion. They are having team to promote it. They are having Jio stores are there. They appointed dealers. That is place what I'm talking. So there is place where you can get Jio SIM everywhere it is available. So if you don't know the place where to buy, If everything is there, if you don't know where to buy, that is place, then you cannot buy it. So all these things were there in Jio. You can think about that product, how they launched, how they advertised, how they priced, how they positioned, all those things. Marketing perfect example is Jio launch, because it is near it happened in last couple of years, so we are aware of that one. We are not aware what happened in 90s. We are not aware beyond that. But Jio happened sometime between 2014 after. Okay, 2014 to 2018, peak Jio strategies, everything is implemented during that time only. Okay, so product, price, place, and promotion, you will understand once what is the importance of these things. Okay, actually, as I told, marketing mix, new things are also added, like packaging is also added from some other things are also added in this multiple mixes. Okay, but positioning is also added. Okay, packaging is very important. As I told in the earlier example, if there is a demand for 100 grams, if you are packing it in 500 grams, nobody will buy. So there was a revolution in shampoos. Nobody were using shampoos earlier in India. Most of them were using soaps or some other things. Velvet and some other shampoo, I don't remember. I think it is Velvet only. They came in 50 paisa sachets. Okay, it revolutionized shampoo using actually. After that, everyone, a lot of products came in sachets. It started with shampoos. Okay, so that packaging revolutionized everything in that particular, I mean, mass market, bottom of the pyramid area, what we call, those people were able to use those things, because India is a huge country. Everyone cannot afford 100 rupees shampoo bottles, but they can buy 50 paisa. They can buy 20 times, 100 times also. They don't mind spending 50 paisa every day, but not 100 rupees in a day. So they were targeting those mass market. Okay, I'll ask questions just after this slide. Okay, implementation. We had to implement this, all the strategies based on these things, planning and strategy we had to do, and we had to work on that one. Control is very important, because whatever marketing activity we do, whatever plan we implement, we had to get the feedback. We had to get the figures, then we had to revise that. We had to improve on those strategies and tactics based on those feedbacks. Okay, so this is the process. So we'll talk importance in future lessons also, but I think most of them will understand how it operates. Okay, so for some time I'm stopping sharing. I think there are some questions. Please, yeah.
There's Aishwarya. She also has some question. She has raised her hand. So Aishwarya, please unmute yourself and speak. And there is someone from Heritage Weaves also who had a question, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, you can unmute and ask, or you can put in the chat. Srividya can ask.
So can you unmute, Aishwarya? We are not able to hear you. You're still muted.
Or you can put it in the chat, Aishwarya.
Yeah.
Okay, shall I go ahead?
Yeah, go ahead, Srikanth. Yeah, I would request everyone to put in your queries in the chat window. We can read it out for you. Thank you.
So this is marketing funnel. A lot of people, they know about marketing funnel, but they don't understand its importance. So whatever, don't look into those things. It changes from business to business, which type of customer you are catering, but just it is an indication. So there are stages in marketing funnel where, say, let us say you are having a website where you get traffic, that is your target. So you put some advertisement or some content, seeing that content, awareness is created, people will ask for something. So It is the funnel process where demand is generated, then it is converted, then you are selling that product to them. Okay, so here with great difficulty we are getting traffic. Okay, we are targeting our customers to visit our website through some advertisement. So somebody just casually don't click some advertisement. If they are interested, then only they will click that advertisement. So why that advertisement is shown, or why that content, or through Google search, whatever it is shown, or if you do some traditional advertisement, how it is visible to the customer, and how he is visiting, because he is interested in your product. He searched for that on Google, so your product appeared. So he is having some interest, then only he searched for the product, or Google advertisement appeared, or Facebook ad appeared, because he shown interest towards that or similar product earlier. Okay, so that advertisement is shown to him, or that content is shown to him, and if he likes that content, if he likes that ad, he will click on that. So there is some inclination for him to know about more about the product or buy that product. So already he is your target audience. Okay, so here let us say you are getting around 100 leads every month. I'm just giving an example. 100 visitors to your site, to your funnel. Okay, they, whatever is the thing, they gave their name, like how 160 we got for this marketing program activity. So similarly, 100 people submitted their details, their phone number, email ID, whatever details you asked for, they have given. So over the period, you have to cultivate them. You have to, there is a conversion process. So you will be speaking to them, you will be sharing more information to them. Okay, slowly they will be coming down the funnel. I mean, they will be cold leads will become hot leads, hot leads will become sales. Okay, so awareness, knowledge, interest, consideration, intent, and purchase. This is the stages I have shown in this one. So here, every stage, there is a gap. You can see that gap. They are called leakages. Okay, so every stage, let us say if there are 3 to 4 stages, every stage, if there is 30 leakages or 20 leakages, if you are getting 100 inquiries and you are able to close only 10, you are losing 90 because of some leakages. Okay, so you spent money to get 100 inquiries. Okay, that money is gone. So you are able to close 10. If you can improve your closing rates, or if you can work on why there are more leakages, reduce the leakages, that is possible only if you do research. Why customers are not coming to second level, why customers are not coming to third level, why customers are not purchasing. So once you do that research, once you get the clarity why they are not coming to the last level, what is the reason, why they are not making ultimate purchase. It can be salespeople problem, or your marketing team who are following with them, where you, if you can identify that gap and reduce it marginally, every stage make an improvement of just 5%. Let us say 5% only. So let us take first the stage you are losing 30%. So make it 25%. Next stage 25%, next stage 25%. So 90, 90, 90. So here, instead of 10% closure, your closure will become 25%. Small marginal improvement where you are closing your leakages. Okay, you are with small modification, with same amount what you have spent 100 rupees, you will be able to close 25 sales. Earlier you are closing 10 sales. So you are not spending 250 rupees, you are saving 150 rupees. That is effectiveness. Okay, so you have to work on those things. That is what I am talking about marketing program. That is what we are talking, this program will cover. Where are the leakages in your funnel? So until unless you understand where are the leakages, you cannot close them. You don't know what, because you don't have analytics, you don't have reporting system. There is no way you can identify. 1 minute. Okay, so these are very important. Small change can give you wonderful results. That is the reason, if you remember, I was talking about Trump and Hillary Clinton, where they have spent equal amount of money on advertisement, but Trump got 100 times more responses because he is taking care of the leakages. He is seeing that there are very less amount of leakages. He is seeing to that everyone is coming bottom straight away, very less leakages. Whereas Hillary Clinton, there are more leakages in the funnel. Whoever are coming to her side, they are not there for a long time. They are leaving. There may be a lot of reasons. Your website is not good. Your user interface is not good. Your telecalling system is not good. They are not tracking it properly. They are not capturing the leads properly. They are targeting wrong customers. They are using wrong script. They are using wrong words, languages. They are not persuasive in their speak. So training may be required for salespeople or marketing people. Lot of things are there. We have to identify, pinpoint where exactly we are doing. That is our business as an entrepreneur. Okay, you take care of those things. Once you take care of those things, your revenue is increased by 100 times with the same amount of effort. And if you spend little bit extra, let us say you are spending 200 rupees, instead of 100 rupees, you will be getting 50 sales instead of 25 sales earlier. So you can imagine now. So it gives geometrical progression. So similarly, there is sales funnel where they work on sales, where suspects, prospects, leads, how to convert leads, how to follow up with them. You will have a sales funnel. So here this is a marketing mix, what we talked earlier in process: product, price, place, and promotion. Product, you talk about features, quality, branding, packaging, services, and warranties. Price, strategy. How many of you remember? I want it in the comment. Please comment aggressively. Okay. Bata price. Anybody are aware what is famous for why Bata price is having that name? Bata price. Why people call Bata price? How it ends? Yeah, you can speak, or you can unmute and speak, or you can put it in the chat.
Prices are 599, 199, 99, 299.
So why?
It is
Why
not 300.
what is the need to price it like that?
They wanted to tell the customers it is within 300 rupees, within 100 rupees, within 200 rupees.
Okay.
Can I speak?
Yeah, please.
Lot of taxation gap. For one price, they will get lot of money they are getting.
Okay, see, there is a very big strategy. Whatever it may be, there is a big strategy. But psychologically, it is not for the taxation. Big companies are not worried about taxation. It is the psychology of the customer. If they see 99, they see it as a less amount than 100 rupees. 100 rupees is 3-digit, 99 is a 2-digit number. So for them, they feel comfortable buying a 100 rupee item than 99 rupee item than a 100 rupee item. That is the basic thing. Bata is famous. Okay. That is the reason we call it Bata pricing. A lot of people use some strategy in pricing also, like Jio used what we say predictive pricing.
Sir, one more thing. Parle-G is also based on 5 rupees pack.
Yes.
They are reducing the product, but they are not changing the price.
Yes.
That's why #1 biscuit packet every common people can buy.
Yes.
The
You're
main
right.
reason,
Absolutely
they are
right.
targeted on
Absolutely right.
price.
Absolutely right, Kishore. Okay. See, if you remember, same thing is happening to Coke also. Coke, I remember from childhood, I see that it is, everything is increasing. It was, I think even now it is around 10 to 20 rupees you can get a Coke. I don't drink Coke, so I don't know the price. Okay. So, but I think even now you get a Coke for less than 15 rupees, small pet bottle or small bottles. I think the Chota Coke, something they have come out
Sir,
with.
20 rupees now, sir, 20 rupees.
Okay, 20 rupees. Okay. So, I mean, Coke pricing, that is very important. What is the acceptable price? Predictive pricing, or they give discounts also. That is one of the tactic actually. Okay. So discount sales are there. What are a lot of things? Okay, we were talking about payment terms, giving on credit. All those things are related to price. It is part of marketing mix strategy. They use these things. Then place is location, channels, how you transport, how it reaches the customer, what are the methodology you are using. All those things are part of place. Now, due to e-commerce, website, internet, everything, everyone can do whatever they want. They can sell anywhere in India now. That is another advantage. Promotion, advertising, public relations, direct marketing, sales promotions, these are all part of promotions. So product marketing mix, these are the four key components of marketing mix. You should, when you are designing a marketing plan strategy, this mix plays a very important role on pricing, how to arrive price, what are the features, what is the packaging, how you are going to deliver, how you are going to reach out to the customer. All those things you will be talking to them at the time. So as I told, there is a further more piece. Yeah.
Shrikant, I would like to take 3-4 questions which we have in the chat window here.
Yes.
Before we move on, I think Aishwarya, she had her first question. She was saying, I am into the IT field. Is it possible to get into this field if we are interested?
Yes. Why not? IT field, it is much easier to come into this field actually. It is more near to IT than any other field.
Yeah. There is another question that says, how is marketing for B2B different from B2C?
We will talk about it in future lessons because it is a one session completely. Future who are part of this group, this is the common program we are doing so that we made it generic so that it is useful for everyone. Okay, so if anybody is interested, there is a link in the chat. First is the link. I'll share that link again. So you can click on the link, submit the form. You can become the part of that group where we'll be sharing further about this program, and we can talk one-to-one also. What exactly we will try to clarify your doubts at the time.
Yeah. There is another question Vivekananda has asked. Shrikant and Srividya, can we expect workshops in future sessions? If yes, what is the agenda? Is there any agenda?
See, basically we are planning to have a regular meetings from January, so we can have a physical workshops once regular meeting starts. Also, here we will plan. We want to make it more like a workshop. We will be sharing a lot of templates. We'll be sharing the content. We'll see to that every participant of digital marketing program prepares a marketing plan for their own businesses. By the end of that is our objective of doing this program. We want every business owner preparing a business plan for their marketing plan for their business. Okay, and how to implement. Money is not. Don't worry about money. Money is secondary. Without money, also a lot of activities are done. Okay, if you remember, I am sharing a lot of content in group and sometimes in the main groups also, WhatsApp group, digital marketing group, and regular groups also. If you remember, I was talking, Tesla spent almost zero on marketing activity. Tesla, but their brand value is so high because they are using different strategy for marketing. They are not spending on advertisement. They are spending on publicity where they are getting free publicity. People are talking about Tesla. You take a picture of Tesla and you post it in Facebook. I am proud owner. People are talking about Tesla. Word of marketing is one of the strategies of marketing. Okay, word of mouth marketing. So Tesla is using word of mouth marketing where Tesla cars are very popular on Facebook and Instagram. Okay, people proudly post their pictures with Tesla car and they get likes, they get shares, they feel proud owning a Tesla car. So everyone share in their Facebook wall or Instagram posts. So they are not so spending money. I'll share some other content also here because money is not only criteria you should have a plan. Some plan requires money also. I'm not denying that. Okay, but basic initial planning should be there. At least for planning, you can start off planning, then you will know what money, how much money is required to execute that plan. Okay, don't sit idle that I don't have money, so I'll not plan. Okay, any questions, Srividya?
I think that's the one. And Riaz had a question, which Riaz, maybe you can unmute and ask Riaz, because the question was not clear for me what you are trying to ask here.
No, I didn't have any question. I just mentioned regarding biscuit. Thank you.
Okay, okay, good.
Okay, now here you will see where is the place, actually the place where you find everyone, especially youth. Okay, this is the place where a lot of youth are there. You want to target youth, you should target through this medium only. Okay, you are seeing the medium. Okay,
Yeah, okay, we can see it.
you are able to see what they are doing.
Mobile devices.
So mobile devices is the place. 100% of Flipkart till recently, now they have launched small website, or I mean on through desktop also you can buy. Earlier Flipkart almost stopped selling through computers. You had to buy through their app only, complete app purchase only. So you had to go buy through mobile only. If you don't have a mobile, you cannot buy anything on Flipkart. And 90% of the purchase of Flipkart or Amazon or most of the things are happening through mobile. More than 50% of the banking transactions are happening through mobile. Okay, so mobile is the very powerful medium. It is affordable, data is cheap, everyone are having mobile phones. Somebody is asking something?
Yeah, Sridhar was asking how long will this go on? So Sridhar, if you're asking for this particular session, I think we should be ending it by 4:30, right?
Yeah,
for
4:30, 4:45. We told 2 hours, but it will be question answers after 4:30, 4:40.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know. Thank you.
Okay,
There is
so
another
mobile.
question. There is another question, Srikanth. 1 minute. Give more clarity about striving business in existing business competition. This is from Sajjan Jain.
We will, this is generic program, Sajjan. Specific programs only will be shared in the regular part of the program. Okay, we are having this maybe for 20 days, 25 days. This will continue regularly on WhatsApp group. We want to share maximum content in WhatsApp only, or some videos will be recorded and uploaded in that specific group. So you can ask questions regarding that questions. We can have a topic on specific day for that entire thing, or we can we will have it. We can answer that specific question separately. Okay, so we will restrict to this content only for today. Okay, so digital marketing, now we are talking about mobiles. That is the place. Computers, digital data, everywhere. This is the place where people are there everywhere. Night time under blankets. Okay, under traveling in metros, buses, trains. They are hooked to mobiles with then are walking in the offices, everywhere. We cannot avoid these people. And I see good, bad. We are not talking as a business owner. We are talking, we had to take advantage of this situation. Okay, so America, they are spending almost 300 billions on advertising. America, very small country, United States of America. Okay, let me say that way. India is spending less than $10 billion on advertising. Okay, 300 billions and 10 billions, you can see the difference. Okay, so here we are having very huge potential. Now people still, we are in infancy only. We haven't reached at least middle potential also. Still we are in early stages of growth. There is huge market. Now you have to take advantage of this huge opportunity. Go ahead of this one. That is the reason I am telling this is the place where there is an opportunity. This is the place people are doing business. Flipkart is doing, Amazon is doing. Everyone, banks are using mobile phones. They are insisting that you download mobile phones. Facebook, 70% of the usage is on mobile phone. Instagram, 98% of that is on Instagram, on mobile phones only. 98, I can say even 99.9% also. Okay, couple of business people, they use through desktop, but Most of the Instagram is through Facebook. WhatsApp is almost 99% is through, not let us say 90%, because businesses are using APIs, so they're integrating it with their systems. So 90 to 95% of the WhatsApp is on mobiles only. So huge opportunity to marketing through WhatsApp. Okay, SMS people may not open, but WhatsApp people open. Okay, Facebook, every day people spend some time on Facebook. People spend time on YouTube. People spend lot of time on Instagram. So these are the places, these are the people who are influencing consumers. They know what type of customers you want. So, see, if you advertise something on Facebook, Facebook will not show to everyone. Facebook will show only that ad to the people whose psychology matches with the target you give. You have to define the target. What type of people you want to show this ad? What should be their interest? What should be their age? Which place they should, I mean, you can define the location also. I want somebody in Hyderabad. I want somebody staying in Avenue Road, or somebody staying in MG Road. Whatever it is, you can specify the locality. You can specify the gender. You can specify the interest. You can specify the age. Okay, you can do a lot of things when you are doing, you can target specific target, and you get analytics, whether they are opening it or not, whether they, how many people saw, how many people liked, how many people clicked on the form, how many people submitted the form. All those analytics you will get. Those things are possible only if you are using digital marketing. Traditional marketing is difficult because traditional marketing is one-way marketing. It is not interactive. Okay, so you use search engines, you use your website, you use social media, you use email, you use mobile apps to do marketing on digital marketing. Okay, these are important statistics. You will be surprised. Many may be knowing about these things, but I want to share these statistics again. These are 2019 statistics, so there will be minor changes because this is the I tried for 2021 statistics, but nowhere they are providing the 2021 statistics. So the latest I got is 2019 statistics only. 3.5 billion Google searches are made every day. People are searching Google 3.5 billion times. That is 3 times India's population are searching Google every day for some product, some item, some related information. Okay. So the volume of Google search is growing 10% every year. It is growing 10%. So this year it will be more than 4 billion because already 2 years are over. So this year the search will be more than nearly I think 4.5 billion search on Google this year. Okay, every year somewhere between 16 to 20% of Google searches are new. They have never been searched before. I mean, even if you are coming out with new product, there will be opportunity because every year there will be 16 to 20% of new searches are added to Google search. Okay. 90% of searches made on desktops are gone via Google only. Okay. Even on mobile also, 70% of searches are through Google only. Okay. 90% of the desktop people search Google only. Why I'm talking about again and again here Google? Because if you are doing marketing activity, you should advertise on Google because 90% of the people for any information, they are going to Google only. And 3.5 billion people, that is 350 crore people are searching Google for some information. 35% of product searches start on Google. If somebody want to search about any specific product, they search on Google, and balance they will be searching on Facebook, maybe YouTube, maybe Instagram, maybe on Amazon, maybe Flipkart, or maybe some other channel. But if somebody want to search about any specific product, out of 135 people are searching on Google. Okay, this is very important and free of cost. The member which somebody who spoke now, he uses this to maximum advantage. Google Business, Google My Business. This is a free promotion tool Google provide. So 34% of near me searches done via desktop and tablet result in store visits. So somebody looking Google My Business say I'm into loan business. So somebody opened their mobile, they search for home loans. So if I'm listed in Google My Business, it will show some, it will throw some results, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, which are near to that location from where I'm doing the search. So 34% of such searches are resulting in store visits, physical visits or physical calling, because Google My Business give an option where they can call from the app itself. Because it is done on phone, there is the phone button is there. They can directly click and call you. They can visit your website, or they can Google your location also. If you provide your address, they can come to your address using Google Maps from the search itself. Google search, average Google search lasts just than 1 minute. Okay, 1 minute. Dating and personal services, high. Okay, that is organic results with 3 to 4 words in the title. Okay, this we will talk about SEO and SEM. Google index, these are, but see, these are the very important facts. What I'm sharing is 34% searches it is leading to resulting in store visits. That is very important. 35% of people who are buying some products are searching on Google. Okay, these two things are very important, because if you are selling, every third customer is looking for Google for something. Okay, if you are not looking, I mean, it is very huge audience. If you are, whatever product you are selling, 1/3 of your customers are searching Google for that product. Okay, if you are missing that, you are losing the 1/3%. So this is the traditional. Earlier, people used to advertise in newspapers, magazines, televisions, radios, billboards, flyers. Digital these days, websites, apps, social media, email, SEO and SEM. This is, see, there is small difference. Even television and those things have become digital. So televisions we can take as digital also. But why we are considering digital separately is because it is interactive. Digital, you can, it is two-way communication. Websites, people can come there. They can, you will collect the statistics. When somebody is watching your ad on television, you don't know whether they're watching the ad completely or they're skipping the ad. It is very difficult to pinpoint who is the person watching that ad. But on websites with cookies and all those things installed, you can identify, you can target them again, and the repeat targets are there. Somebody visiting your site, let us say I'm doing home loans. Somebody visited my site and I am placing ads on Google also. So whenever he open Google site, because Google know that couple of days back I was looking for home loan, I visited some home loan sites, Google will throw my advertisement to him. Same thing Facebook also does. Facebook will throw, he may not be searching for home loan now, but Google feels that yesterday this fellow searched for home loan, so he may be still interested. So let me show that ad. If he's still interested, he will click. If he's not interested, he will overlook that one. So that repeated opportunity is there because Google understand, Google captures so much of data. They know what you are doing, where you are visiting, because you are using Android mobile phones. Most of them are using Android mobile phones. Android mobile phone is from the software is Google software. So everything is Google inside. So Google know where you are going, which route you are going, what you are buying, because you use some Google Pay, whatever it is, you are making some payments, which shops you are making payments, which shops you are visiting, because Google places, Google business is there. So Google business is there, you search it there, you visited, Google know that you went to that shop. He can promote you some other competitor products also. Okay. So Google and Facebook is having every information, because in Facebook, what you do is you share your likes, you share what you like. Your friends, you go around with your friends who are having similar interests. So Facebook know your psychology better than yourself. Okay, they show the ads which will create interest in you. Okay, they will influence you in taking decisions. Okay, so social media, digital, that power is there with them. Whereas traditional, people will forget. If you post a video in YouTube, it will be there forever. But if you post a advertisement in newspaper, it will be there for one day. If you do it in television, I don't know how many people will watch. They skip when advertisements are coming on TV. Okay, and we pay very huge amounts for advertisements on TV. Okay, reach is limited, global, targeting not specific, very specific, price very expensive, not expensive, return on investment guaranteed, not guaranteed, because you know what exactly return you are getting. Here you don't know whether you are getting any return or not, because there you can measure digital marketing, you can measure what is happening. Okay. Again, digital marketing is divided into further classification. Just for simplicity, I have made into organic marketing, where you don't pay any money. It is free of cost. Where you do content, videos, post it Facebook, where people like that one, they visit your site. That is direct traffic, seeing your websites through some known people or through your visiting cards, whatever it is. SEO is search engine optimization. Search engine, because as you told, 90% of the people on desktop and other 70 to 80% people on mobile, for whatever item or whatever thing, they search Google. Okay, so if your website is optimized properly, your search will come in the top. So people likely to look in the first page only or second page maximum, but normally people will look into first or couple of top shown items. They will click on that. Social media, inbound marketing, email marketing. Okay, these are organic marketing where you don't pay any money. Okay, paid marketing is where you pay to the advertisers. It is Google pay-per-clicks, display ads on Google again and any other websites also, video ads on YouTube and other websites, social media, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn also, they started advertisements these days. So email marketing, again, email marketing also, there are paid marketings are there where you use some third-party services to have better track of your emails, open rates, all those things. Okay, bounce rate, open rates, how many people are, they give A, B, whatever testing things, you get those things. Mobile marketing, as I told, people are using mobile these days. So we download a lot of apps. So you can tie up with those app companies, some popular apps like TikTok. You put advertisement in TikTok. Okay, ads in mobile, that's what I'm saying. Google ads, anyhow, it will appear in desktop, mobile. There is no differentiation. We are not talking about Facebook ads and Google ads specifically, but you can position your ads on Facebook ads. You can choose whether you want to show it in mobile only or desktop also. That option is there in Google and Facebook, but apps, you can specifically say that I want to show this ad in app. There is a lot of apps, exercise apps are there, reading apps are there, sports apps are there, games apps are there. People advertise in those things, news apps are there. So those apps they advertise. Then reporting is very important. You have to take feedback, reports and analytics of those reports are very important. Okay, so it is cheap. You can reduce your cost. If it is affordable, it is measurable, real-time results, because immediately you will get results. You can control it when you want to stop, when you want to pause, when you want to start. You can give a budget. It is non-intrusive, because if somebody is searching for some item, it will appear there in the as an ad. It is not intrusive, because when you are watching a television, a movie, suddenly an ad appears, it is intrusive. Okay, you are watching that movie very interestingly and ad comes. So you get irritated. Some wicket goes and you want to see replay, ad will come. So you have to wait till that 5 minutes are over, then they will show the replay. So it is intrusive, what we call they come in between. Whereas digital marketing is not intrusive. Okay, high reach and engagement, because you are targeting specific people, reach is high. You are sending through WhatsApp, you are sending through mobile app, you are sending through search. Reach is there to the target audience, and there is a engagement because they can speak to you, you can speak to them, you can converse with them. All those things are possible in digital marketing. You get reports, you can improvise on that one. See, when I'm talking about improvising, I'll give an example. When social media started evolving, Facebook, whatever it is, even Google, they keep on testing new things every day. They keep on changing their tactics. They test people. They use artificial intelligence to get feedback from the customer, how customers are behaving. If I'm changing this color, if I'm placing this there, what is the customer behavior? So what type of customers are they? Which type of things they are liking? How to show to them, how not to show to them. All these things, they do lot of testing and they collect lot of information, put it into big data, and using artificial intelligence, they position their ads according to the interest of the customers. I mean, they keep on collecting more and more data about everything. They collect your, now they are collecting even your photos also. They are using data from photos. Okay, which places you have visited. Say if you have visited Taj Mahal really and you are posting Taj Mahal, even though you post it later, they know that you have posted some picture because they read the pictures also now. And you can make it viral. That is another important thing. Level playing field. That is very important because internet is level playing field. All are equal to internet. They don't know whether you are big company, small company, or anyone. Okay. These are, and you get lot of tools. As I told, for marketing, you get lot of tools. If you don't know how to use tools, see, this fellow can climb the wall using one ladder. But in spite of having 100 ladders, he don't know how to use those ladders. He piled them in a place and he want to climb that. He cannot successfully do. He will be wasting those $100. So if we give you resources, if you give you tools, if you don't know how to use them, that's what a lot of digital marketing people are doing, because they have tools. They know how to use the tool, but they don't know where to use, situational usage, they don't know. Okay, so the purpose is defeated. Money is wasted. This education in marketing, digital marketing, will definitely give you an edge in using these tools. So you agree? Agree, please post in the chat. I'm not getting any chat messages. Okay. Any questions? I will answer. Okay. So this is on focusing. I want to talk about focus, because you have to focus your energy, money on target. Don't spread your resources. Okay, as a small business owner, our money is limited, our resources are limited. So we are having a clear target. So you have to focus entire money on the target only. Don't do multiple marketing activities, spread money which is not enough, and you will not get result. So you plan it properly, focus your entire resources on that and get results. So you can see, when you using a magnifying glass, you are focusing the sun rays on a small point which will burn the paper. Okay, you can burn the paper. When you focus that entire heat in small place, you get a better result. So this is a small knife he is using to cut that apple. So the focus is on the edge. It is very sharp. So the sharp edge can cut it. So you change that horizontally or use a big rod, you cannot cut the apple. Okay, so using it in a wrong way, like holding the knife in the wrong direction and trying to cut, is meaningless. Same time, using more resources and spreading it out like hard one, like cutting an apple through big rod, will not give results. It will be wasting your resources. It will mess up and mash that entire apple if you try to use more force. That's what I'm saying. Using more money, more resources, it will create confusion, and ultimately you will be the big loser, because you will not have any resources to make the product also. So the product itself will be gone. So focus your money, resources which are limited. Take proper decision after proper planning and doing proper research on that thing. Okay, so I think we have come to the end. So I just I'm sharing this teaser of KGF because I saw highest views for this teaser. 219 million views for KGF 2 teaser. So even movies, they are coming out with teasers. That is the advertisement. Okay, so posting it in YouTube is free of cost. Free of cost. They are not spending single rupee. Okay, that is free of cost. They are posting that, people are liking, people are sharing that. Okay, people are sharing this. Arey, I saw this teaser, see this. If they like something, they share it on WhatsApp, they share it on Facebook, they share it on different media. Once people start sharing, we call it viral. Okay, so viral marketing, it becomes only when people start sharing. And I requested multiple times, please share our posts in groups. So let us make our programs viral. So this is a small request from all participants, group members. You visit our YouTube channel. Please subscribe to YouTube channel. Share our YouTube channel to your friends. Ask them to subscribe to that YouTube channel. We are having a Facebook page. Follow our Facebook page. So our programs will become popular to others also. So are you ready to do that for MSME world? You can
Yes.
just, thank you. Please do that. Okay. So people are, teasers are free of cost. I'm telling, right? Because without money also you can do. So KGF people, there is no shortage of money. But here they got 200 million plus views on YouTube. So there are different mediums, again, Facebook, everywhere they might have shared this. So it will be almost 500 million to 600 million views on different mediums KGF got. So already 500 million people are aware of this movie. Even if 100 million people saw this movie, they will get more than that money invested. Okay, these are the strategies big people are also using. Free marketing. Okay, this is the amount people are spending on Google. So as I told, 2019, 134 crores is market revenue by Google, and 70 billion, $70 billion is from Facebook, 140 billions by Google. That is the revenue. Okay. And data is the new oil. This all Facebook, Google, everyone. So why they are getting so much of money? Because they are having data of the customers. They know what exactly customer is interested. They know what exactly is customer's inclination. They know what is your psychology. They know what is your behavior. They know where you do, what you do, where you go, what are your interests, what are your tastes, everything they know. So with this data, they can position any product in front of you. So if you want, you can use that data through Google or Facebook, take advantage. It can be paid, it can be free through search engine optimization or paid advertisement, organic or inorganic. Then you can do that. Okay. So I'll show a small this thing. I'll stop share for some time. So meanwhile, you can ask some questions if you're having.
This is Avinash.
Yeah.
The example that you gave of KGF2, by
Yeah.
doing so, they also earn money because the number of shares increase, no likes, YouTube pays them money.
No, see, basically, if you are
Monetization.
signing for ad revenue, then they will pay that money. So you have to sign for that these things.
No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir. When some viral videos are there which are too much popular on YouTube, no, people go to YouTube to see those videos. So many of the people are earning money through making these videos.
Hey,
It is
those
not
things
only
are
this.
different. Those things are different. I
Yeah.
agree that one. Okay. So people, there are full-time people who make money on YouTube. So MSME world don't make any money because, see, let me tell you one thing. If you allow YouTube to advertise on your channel, YouTube pays money. Okay. For those channels, for views also, YouTube pay money. Okay. So YouTube want people to come. See, T-Series is there. T-Series is having more than billion visits to their channel. T-Series made 600 crores in 2019 through YouTube only. YouTube paid 600 crores to T-Series. Okay. So that is not the topic, but let us take advantage of what is important for us. For us, important is using that YouTube, Facebook, the other social media channel. So I'll just sharing a video. Just I took that link from my wife. Actually, she follows her, so I took that link and posted in my, copied that link, and I'm sharing that because I found it very interesting. Are you able to see this? Are you able to see the screen? Hello?
Yes, Shrikant.
Yes,
you can
yes,
see.
Yeah.
yes, yes.
So this is, she sells some sarees. Okay. So I can play for 1 minute. This is the video actually. I'll not play sound. Okay. So she sell this saree, she will sell the give the price also. Every daily she does around 5 to 10 such videos. Each video she will be showing 2 to 3 sarees. In 15-20 minutes, those sarees will be sold. Okay. So every day she is selling around 50 to 60 sarees by just sitting there and using Facebook only. Same thing is happening on YouTube also. A lot of people are doing. So here, this particular video, what I'm talking, 8,000 people saw this video, 8.2K views. You can see this, right? You can see this 8,200 views.
Yes,
8.2K views.
visible.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she is selling a saree. 8,000 people who are interested in her, they are following her. They are interested in buying sarees. Okay. So they are watching that. Right side, you can see the link. Okay. Saree, you can see the saree, 9,500. Pay on InstaMojo. And here she has given link where to place that order also in the chat. Okay. So within 5 minutes, they will sell that saree. So sitting at home, when those people without much knowledge about digital marketing, they are doing successful business. We have invested so much of money. See, she can buy 50 sarees or 30 sarees every day, sell that 30 sarees for twice the price and keep the money, right? As simple as that. One good cameraman sitting in front of her, she will be talking and another person will be sharing those links, all those things and following with the order. And she organized an expo. I think there were around 5,000 visitors to that expo. Because I went with my wife. I know that. Okay. So I don't buy sarees, but I had to go with my wife. So you got that, right? So she 8,200 views for that 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever may be the video length. I never watched that. Just I want to share that. Because today morning I saw that. I see that regularly, but I copied that link today morning. 8,200 shares and she was able to sell within half an hour 4 sarees or 5 sarees. By the time that video is over, all sarees are sold. Because she will be selling, this is only one salary, 9,500. Fixed price. There is no bargaining also. Online, digital, that is advantage. There is no bargaining. Okay. So use those powers of social media. YouTube. We will be talking in this session. We will be talking how to post videos, how to record videos and do it live on Facebook and YouTube also. This program is live on YouTube. Srividya, if you can see some, if there are any comments, and I don't know because I'm not seeing YouTube, if there are any visitors on YouTube, because we got only around 65 visitors in the peak time, now it is 52. So I think everyone logged into this only. But we can do a lot of business. A lot of people are doing business. Like somebody told just now that you get, if you are creating some content which is interesting, you are paid for that one. As I told, T-Series made 600 crores by selling that music. See, music, they are buying rights. They are selling CDs, all those things, earlier old songs. They got money. But again, by putting it on YouTube, they are making more money. Year after year, they are making 500 crores, 1,000 crores. That is more like royalty. You get same thing. If you do good content on YouTube, there are people I know who are making lakh, 2 lakh, 3 lakh rupees every month. I know at least 5 to 6 people who are making 5 lakh rupees every month on YouTube. Just they do nonsense content. And bad luck, I am the consultant to 2 of them. Okay. I know that they are not useful content, but people watch them. As I told, you saw the place where people are seeing that. I show you 5 slides, right? People in their bed sheets, they are watching. While they are walking, they are watching. While they are in trains, they are watching. In their offices, they are watching. While cooking, they are watching their mobiles. Always they are connected. They are online. They want more and more content. 4 to 5 hours every day, they are on mobiles, watching Facebook, YouTubes, and different social media. So we have to reach them. Only media is mobiles, Google, Facebook. So digital marketing is the easiest way. If you can use digital marketing effectively without spending money also, you can reach them. Okay, I'll show the last slides, what you are going to get from this program, what we want to talk about in. So will be, as we have shared the we are doing this in the group also. We'll be talking about marketing, sales, digital marketing importance, how we to go digital. Okay. I think there is some mess. Okay.
Shrikant, you're on mute. Hello, Shrikant, you're on mute.
I'm audible.
Yeah, now you're audible actually.
Okay, you are able to see my screen.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so you will be website, what is SEO, Google My Business. We'll do a session on Google My Business. We'll be doing SEM, video marketing. We'll be covering, see, we may not be doing all on online. We may share the templates, we may share some video, we may share some text material about these topics, because it will take 1 year to cover all these topics. So we'll be doing over the period in content format. So weekly, once for 3-4 weeks or a couple of weeks, we may meet to clarify those doubts. Okay, so that way we'll be going ahead. So what is marketing process step by step? As I told, by the end of this 1 month or 2 months program, you should be in a position to have your own marketing plan with strategy. Okay, design your this thing. You should be in a position to identify your ideal customer, micro targeting in your niche. You should be in a position to reduce funnel leakages. You will be doing some research on your funnel if you're already having a funnel where you are losing your leads, and the process where how you are capturing your leads, all those things, so that you can improve your conversions. Video making, copywriting, this is very important. See, we have the reason I show those that 2 advertisements, emotional advertisement is copywriting techniques. These are copywriting. They use such psychological and persuasive and other emotional techniques to capture us and convert us into their clients. Okay, so those copywritings, how they are able to do, I may not teach you complete script writing, all those things, but I give you some insights. You have to improvise on based on those things. So inbound marketing, how to generate leads, Google ads, Facebook ads, WhatsApp marketing and CRM, all those things will be covering in this program. Okay, so you can please, for more information for our future, you can follow us on Facebook, YouTube also. We are posting these videos. Anybody want to join, the link is provided in the chat, or you can mail to us. We will add them into the group, msmeworld@hotmail.com. If somebody is watching on the YouTube, because I will share that link in our channel also. If anybody want to join this program, they can do that. So any questions, I will answer now.
So Shrikant, yeah, about 8 people are watching right now, in fact, while we speak on the YouTube channel. And
Okay.
there have been comments, very very encouraging comments that people have liked the sessions. One more thing, I think for the benefit of participants who have joined here, Shrikant, maybe if it is possible, you could actually paste the chat, WhatsApp group chat link, so that people can join here itself.
No, I don't want to paste WhatsApp group link, because people join. See, you see, there are 160 people in 130 or 140 people in the group, WhatsApp group also. Okay,
Right.
but 70 people attended the program. Out of the 70, I think 30 to 40 are from that WhatsApp group. So what happened to that 100 people? Just I want to see seriousness, because see, we are, I'll show that, I mean, to prepare this thing, I think if you can see this book, okay. Are you able to see this book?
Yeah, right.
Okay. 3 to 4 such books I had to, I mean, my old college books, I had to sit in library, borrow book from somebody to prepare content for the, I mean, not this, because for future program also, I had to sit and do for at least 6 to 7 days. Okay. We are spending time so that we want to educate members so that their business grow and they don't commit marketing mistakes. Okay. So if they are in the group just to promote their marketing activities, I'm not for it. See, I'm not, there may be some genuine reason for them not to be in this one. That is the reason I'm not sharing, because a lot of them spam the group. They overdo marketing, because in spite of giving them, cautioning them, they use group only for marketing, not learning, not sharing, not giving business, taking business. They are not using, see, if they, see, important thing in marketing, spamming is not marketing. Please try to understand. Email marketing, we'll be talking about email marketing, we'll be talking about WhatsApp marketing, we'll be talking about SMS marketing in future sessions. People spam. If you are spamming, then it is not marketing. So you are not getting enough leads. That is the reason you are spamming. Yeah, I see Vidya posted. If anybody is interested, if they give the details, we will share it in the in their WhatsApp. They can join the group if they are interested. So please share your comments. If you like, please share about this program in among your friends. Please like our subscribe our YouTube channel. Ask your friends to subscribe YouTube channel. Now we are already having a community tab enabled, because earlier it was 1000 members only. If you are having 1000 subscribers, community tab was enabled. Now for 500, YouTube gave that opportunity. So our community tab is enabled now. We are having a community tab. So we can post a lot of things in community also. But we want to reach out to more and more people. If anybody want to share their content, I have requested our members also, even if it is marketing activity of their business, MSME World is ready to post it in our channel. We are having 800 to 900 subscribers. It will reach 200 to 300 people. People see this. Okay, they can give that content to us. We will post it in our channel. We will promote our member businesses. Whatever may be your business, whatever may be your service, you can give description about that one. We will post it in MSME World channel. We will even share it in Facebook, where we are having 6,000 followers. These two things we will be doing for our members. Okay. But people,
I think that's a great opportunity. I think we all missed that.
Yes, I told multiple times. Yeah,
exactly.
multiple times. I mean, and another thing is we will be talking, because I haven't implemented, so I don't want to talk. I'll talk about it. Other feature, what we thought, I'll be not sharing. I thought of sharing, but I'll not do it now. Any questions? I want feedback. Whether shall we continue doing such programs? What is your opinion? See, this program, we thought of sharing content, what marketing is like, how we should go step by step. Okay, that is the reason I was doing it systematically, talking about marketing. I was providing content in WhatsApp and Facebook also about this program, so that I'm building a hype for this event. Okay, so I'll stop recording now, because we are going into question. Okay.